there, but yeah, it will be nice.
We'll have a kirtan all day from morning to evening, either Krishna Katha or offerings or kirtan. Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayat Srinvatam Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanam Hridiyandasto Hyabadrani Vidunodi Suhursadam Nashta Prayeshu Padreshu Nityam Bhagavada Seveya Bhagavadi Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. Hare Krishna. Today I'm reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 3, Verse 27. Nityaruda Samadhitva Pravarta Guna Brahma na samsara tadatmanam swapne drishtam iboditaha. Nitya, eternal, Arudha, situated in Samadhitvat, from trance, Paravritta, freed from guna, of the modes of material nature, Brahma, illusion, na samsara, she did not remember, tada, then, Atmanam, her material body, Swapne, in a dream, Drishtam, seen, Iva, just as, Udadiyadaha, one who has arisen. Translation and purport by Sri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Situated in eternal trance and freed from illusion, impelled by the modes of material nature, she forgot her material body, just as one forgets his different bodies in a dream. Purport. A great Vaishnava said that he who has no remembrance of his body is not bound to material existence. As long as we are conscious of our bodily existence, it is to be understood that we are living conditionally under the three modes of material nature. When one forgets his bodily existence, his conditional material life is over. This forgetfulness is actually possible when we engage our senses in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. In the conditioned state, one engages his senses as a member of a family or as a member of a society or country. But when one forgets all such membership in material circumstances and realizes that he is an eternal servant of the Supreme Lord, that is actual forgetfulness of material existence. This forgetfulness actually occurs when one renders service unto the Lord. A devotee no longer works with the body for sense gratification, with family, society, country, humanity, and so on. He simply works for the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. That is perfect Krishna consciousness. A devotee always merges in transcendental happiness, and therefore he has no experience of material distresses. This transcendental happiness is called eternal bliss. According to the opinion of devotees, constant remembrance of the Supreme Lord is called samadhi or trance. If one is constantly in trance, there is no possibility of his being attacked or even touched by the modes of material nature. As soon as one is freed from the contamination of the three material modes, he no longer has to take birth to transmigrate from one form to another in this material world. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pestaya Pudale Srimade Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitiramine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prajarini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatharini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I would like to seek blessings from all the assembled devotees. I thank you for giving me an opportunity to purify myself. Please forgive me for any shortcomings or adding my own interpretation. In order to prepare this class, I listened to Rasraj Das Prabhu's class and Ramapal Swami Maharaj's class. The verse talks about how Devahudi lived her life after the departure of her son Lord Kapila. She carefully followed her son Kapila Deva's instructions on devotional service. She followed every step of Bhakti Yoga. She renounced all the material opulences and followed different austerities and penances. Kardamuni, her husband, gave her all the opulences and made servants through his mystic power. Devahudi had a higher taste and she renounced everything. By attaining eternal trance and freedom, she forgot about her eternal body. Devahudi's heart became purified and she became situated in full knowledge. Gradually, the modes of material nature stopped to act on her. She became liberated and achieved the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. After following all the instructions given by Lord Kabila and constantly meditating and remembering on the Lord, Devahudi achieved the perfection. She renounced all the material life and she received knowledge. All the other anarthas were eradicated from her heart. Being fully absorbed in meditation, all her misgivings were disappeared. Then her mind becomes fixed in Bhagavan, and she automatically realized the knowledge of Brahman and Paramatma. So she is fixed from all the material designations. These are all the achievements of practicing bhakti. Verse 27 talks about Devahudi's external disposition. So internally she achieved perfection, but externally what happens to her bodily condition, or what happens to her appearance? In this verse, it says, situated in eternal trance, fixed from illusion, impelled by the modes of material nature, she forgot her material body, just one forget his body in a dream. Sopne drishtam ivodidaha. Sopne means in the dream. In the deep sleep, we are dreaming something. At that time, we completely forget our original body. We are situated in a different place, circumstances, different era, etc. Sometimes it is totally irrelevant and we forget about our dream. Devahudi was unmindful of the protection of her body because she knows that the Supreme Lord takes care of her body. She's fully engaged in Lord's service. According to my Guru Maharaj, protection and maintenance are the two angas of surrender. In the material platform, we are bothered about our appearance based on how we will be perceived by others. We think about our appearance, makeup, decoration, etc. But when one is surrendered to the Lord, we don't care about it. We think that the Lord is the protector and the Lord is the maintainer. After listening to the instructions, Devahudi was in a fixed mind. Her mind was in wavering or flickering because she was in trance or samadhi. Her mind is fixed on the personality of Godhead. Her affinity towards material life got disappeared and transcendental bliss appeared. So Bhagavatam is the GPS to go back to Godhead. Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of all Vedas. Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. We can hear so many examples of Sharanagati from the stories of Srimad Bhagavatam, such as Queen Kundi, Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj, Uttara Draupadi, etc. Our focus should be on the following the regulative principles, reading scriptures such as Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, reading Prabhupada's books, and doing devotional service, even though it is a simple service. as Prabhu said yesterday. As grahastas, we can do our prescribed duties, but with regulation and do it in the loving service of the Lord. Anything you do it for Krishna. Here, Devgudi is situated in trance and free from illusion or Brahma. There are four defects of the conditioned soul. One of them is the Brahma or illusion. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, verse 14, Krishna says, Devi he esha gunamayi mama maya duratya mameva e prapadyante maya edam tarantite. Krishna says in this verse, my divine energy maya, consisting of the three modes of nature, is very difficult to overcome. But those who surrender unto me cross over it easily. Maya is material energy. It cannot touch the soul who are in complete trance. As yesterday Bhadra Prabhu said, when the heart is cleaned, our soul realizes the super soul. Bhakti is more powerful because it arises from the Lord. Bhakti is Shakti. Devhudi was on complete absorption and forget her real identity, just like when you are in a dream. She forgot the appearance of her external body. When we are living conditionally, we are under the three modes of material nature. When we forget about the body, the material existence is over. I think that's it. I would like to